Mandy from Mandy Jean Chic. Since I released all of my YouTube and blogging inserts, I have been asked to do a video, and I plan on doing it anyways, but originally I was just going to do like a content plan with me video. But I got asked to show the other inserts that I'm not using and tell you why I'm not using them, which I thought was a good idea, because my #1 pet peeve is when someone creates a planner or a planner insert and they sell them, but then they use somebody else's. And I understand like finding planner piece is something that is like a fairy tale, it's like a unicorn now, but I really think when it comes to my business and blogging and YouTube and everything, I think I found planner piece. But I have created some of my own inserts, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not using them, which ones I'm not using, but why I think they would be helpful to somebody. And then I'm also going to show you what I am using because it's what works with me. When it comes to like planners, you guys know that my go-to, it's actually right here, I haven't been pretty planning much lately. I've just been using my Charmed Life planner, which still has the October cover on it because this is like my favorite planner cover of life. I absolutely love this one. But I love my Charmed Life planner. And how Alexis has this Charmed Life planner set up, it works well. Oops. Let me pop that back in there. It works well with my brain. So I didn't want to change that because I love this planner. I love this setup. You know, I have my top 3, I have my list, I have my boxes. This works very well for me. So I'll include a link to this down below if you wanted to purchase a Charmed Life planner. But I did create some inserts for people who want something that is very specific to either blogging or YouTube if they want to create a separate YouTube planner. So let me show you those, and I'm going to show you those as I go through my epic content planner is what I lovingly call it. So let me show you guys kind of what I have sitting around me so you guys can see what I use to plan. My first thing that I love are my Staedtler pens. I never thought that I would like these because I'm like, they're so skinny. Love them. They don't bleed, they write smooth, they're black, they're such a good pen. So I love these and my Flair pens. The next thing, couple things I have up here is this is just like my ideas notebook, jotting down, you know, to-do list when I'm on the go, inspiration, ideas. I put pictures in here, a lot of stuff. This I'm not going to show you guys because it does have like a little bit of private stuff and some things that are coming up here on Mandy Jean Chic and in my Etsy shop and everything. This is a leather, this is a leather book or leather journal that Brett makes, and I do have these for sale on my Etsy shop, which is Shop Mandy Jean Chic. There'll be a link for down below. He hand makes all of these. No two are alike. No two are identical. Each one of them is basically handmade, and he does a lot with leatherwork, copper rivets, hand dyeing, things like that. Absolutely beautiful. And again, the pages are stitched in. So this is like my inspiration, my ideas. Like, I take this with me a lot because it's a nice size and I love leather. The next thing I have with me, like I said, is my Charmed planner, because once I content plan, I start adding things to my planner, and I do love this. For 2016, I am planning on switching to a spiral version of this. I still like the arc system. I bought a cinch and I love it. Miss Trenchcoat, Alexis, did a video on how to make a spiral bound planner, which is what I use to make this. So I think for right now, I want to switch to spiral bound. I like the arc. It's not that I have any problems with it. I just really like the look of spiral bound. So I have my planner, my notes, to-dos, inspirations, and such in here. And then I always have planner clips around me because I'm constantly using these for a lot of different things. I clip a lot of stuff in my planners to remind me of things, and I love pretty planner clips. Again, you know, shameless plug, these are from my new shop that I opened when I was high on NyQuil, which, for those of you who don't know that story, I had a very bad cold, took a bunch of NyQuil, woke up on a Sunday morning, and I had opened an Etsy shop. Best thing I've ever done for myself. So let me show you guys the inserts that I have sitting here that I have printed that I'm not using yet because of different reasons. So the first one I have my half-size video planner. Now, the reason why I'm not using this one in here is because my planner that I use for content planning is 8.5 by 11. It's a full sheet. I love having the room. I love having the space. But I did create some that are half sheets that will be in my shop on Black Friday. These are going to be like a Black Friday special type thing. So I do have those in here. Oops, I didn't print this one front and back. But these will also, for those of you who really like these leather journals that Brett makes, he will be selling these with my half sheet inserts in them. And you can pick which inserts you want to put in the journals. But that'll be something that'll be coming here in a little bit, not something that's gonna, it probably won't be up by Black Friday, but we'll see. You guys will have to check the shop to see what we've done. So I have that. Next thing I have in here is my social media planner. Now I did this from Sunday to Saturday, and you can jot down your social media. It prompts you to write, take your photos, post on Periscope, or Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, things like that. The reason why this is not in my big binder is because on my master content planner, which you'll see, this is already all mapped out. I just created this for people who wanted to purchase just a social media planner. How I've done my inserts is I made sure that for whatever somebody's looking for, I probably will have it on my shop. So if someone doesn't need a full master content plan, I don't want to have them buy that if they're only going to use part of it. So I just created just a quick social media planner. Most of my inserts are $3 to $5, by the way. So they're very reasonable, and you guys can create your own master content calendars. Now, this is my weekly insert on one page. This is for YouTube or for video media. And then I also have one that is for blogging. The reason why I separated these two are some people have different blog posts than what they do YouTube videos. And some people have different YouTube videos that they don't post on their blog. So I separated these. So someone can literally go into my shop and create a master content planner using my inserts and pick and choose what works best for them. So that was my whole idea behind this. Now, I personally put everything in my Charmed planner because for those of you who follow my blog and follow my YouTube channel, they do kind of go hand in hand. So personally, I don't need to use these, but I did create them for those of you who would like to use them and would find them helpful. And again, it's Sunday through Saturday, which I did break up the weekends, which I know is like some people in the planning world like that, some people in the planning world don't like that. I always start my days on Sundays, so that's why I did that. So you have your top 3, and then for the YouTube planner, you have to do edit, photo, film, same for each day, and then a weekly to-do list here on the side. For the blogging, very similar. You have your top 3, which Anne Samoilov has instilled this in my brain. To do edit, photo, write, same for all the days, and then a master to-do list for the week. And I didn't organize this very well. This is actually Alexis's new ebook that's out about goal planning, and this is something I was going to finish up today. So, plug for Alexis. I didn't even know it was in here. I'll include a link for that down below if you guys want to check it out. It's a great little ebook about planning your goals for 2016, or for any time actually. It's not just for 2016. Some great worksheets in there too. Now, let me set this to the side and I'll show it to you when I show you my YouTube planner. So this is my, I call my Epic Content Planner. I created this by hand. I'm not selling these as a planner in my shop. I may create a few this week and put them up on Black Friday. There won't be many, so if you see them up there and you want one, you're going to want to snag it right away. But what I did was I have the cinch now, so I basically made a cinch notebook. And on the inside, this is a marble contact paper, which matches my marble table. On the inside, I have my copper paper, because you guys know I love mixed metals, mixed metals is very Mandy Jean chic, along with marble. I just created a little fly leaf with a piece of acetate paper that I got at Michael's. Put another piece of copper paper in there because I wanted it back. Now, this is my master content plan, and this is the first one we're going to be working on here today. So when I created the master content planner, I have blog, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Pinterest. And on this, essentially my thought process is I wanted something that I could look at and see every single piece of content that I'm creating, going to create, or posted on one sheet. So when I did this, you have your 31 days and your your pieces up here. Now, when I was using this, I used this for the months of September, October, and November because I wasn't going to release planner inserts that I'd never used before. And I have used all of these because I wanted to make sure, like, if there's anything I wanted to fine tune on them for you guys, I had time to do that, so they were the best possible inserts that I could give you guys. Now, how I use this is towards the middle of the prior month. So we're filming this on the 22nd of November. I go through and list out important things that I need to remember. So obviously December 25th is Christmas. So on my blog, I'm going to put Christmas, which prompts me to do a holiday thank you for, you know, Christmas post type thing. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Instagram, things like that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I wanted to do that. Now, on my YouTube channel around the 1st, I always do my favorites video. So I have that in here. Oh my goodness gracious. So the 1st of December for YouTube, I'm going to do favorites. And I just go through and I list the content that I know I'm going to be posting or ideas that I have, what's going on, and things like that. Now, what I did on the back of these is I purposely left the backs blank so I could jot down ideas, notes, brainstorm, things like that. Normally, I don't like wasting the backs of paper, but when I did this insert, I purposely did that because I like to have space to write quick notes and ideas without having to like fill this up with post-it notes. Now this insert is 13 PDF, or it's one PDF, but it's 13 pages. So you get December 2015 through December 2016. And this one is $5. And then I just did a little divider, which is acetate. And I started this in, I'm going to show you actually this one because I created two and I punched the wrong one in. So hashtag real life. I created a monthly stats section and a content stats section. The reason for this is I love keeping track of my monthly stats on a monthly basis on the 1st. So the 1st of January, I'm going to go through, look at my, or no, I'm sorry, the last day of the month. So December 31st, which we're actually, you know what, we're going to say January 31st because I do this on the last day of the month. So January 31st, I'm going to go through, look at my blog views for the month, my YouTube views, my YouTube subscribers, my blog 11 subscribers, my Google Plus, which I rarely ever do, email subscribers, MailChimp subscribers, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. Now, on the bottom part, because there's two pieces to this, on the bottom part are my content stats. So again, at the end of the month, I can look and see what my top blog post was, what my top video was, my piece of content that had the most Facebook shares, Instagram likes, MailChimp email that had the email that people were opening up the most, retweets, scope hearts, and the most fun piece of content that I created that month. So what do you do with all this content? Once you've done your stats, you can see where you are and see what posts are the most popular, or what videos are the most popular, what you had fun doing. Your Instagram photo that people really liked. Okay, why did they like that Instagram photo? Was it because it was staged beautifully? Was it because it was something really cool? Was it inspirational? This kind of stuff, well, you know, at the end of the month, you know, you may not want to do your stats. It gives you so much information. So I highly recommend doing your stats. Now again, all of these are separate printables in my shop. I'm going to have some Black Friday bundles out. So I'm going to have one for blogging, one for YouTube, and a special one that I'm not going to tell you guys about until the middle of this week, which will be really cool for all my blogger and YouTube girls. This page here is for passwords. Now, this is really funny. I actually do not believe in keeping passwords where somebody can get them. So when I was on Periscope and I was introducing all of these inserts, Alexis had said, well, you can use them as like password reminders. And that was brilliant. So you could go in here, say you put your WordPress login, your username, your password reminder, and your notes. Why is this so important? If something were to happen to you, say, and it was catastrophic, your family may want to, one, let your peeps know what happened, Or two, my room just got like really quiet. Like it just was like the intensity of the aura of my room just increased. But they may want to let people know, you know, if something were to happen to me where I'm not online for a while, you guys would want Brett to let you guys know, right? So that's why I keep my passwords, but I actually keep them in a different type of setup. I just included it in here because I do like the layout of this and I like how I did it. So I wanted to show it to you guys. So this is my password sheet and it is front and back. Now, something else to remember with my inserts, they're not printed, meaning one PDF. You get two PDFs. You get a PDF of a page 1 and a PDF of a page 2. This makes it so much easier for printing because all you do is you print all of your page 1s. So say you want to do 20 music trackers. So you print 20 of your page 1s and then you flip them over, put them however you put them in your printer, and then print 20 of the page 2s and you're done. No booklet printing, not difficult, very easy. Now this insert I actually punched in here the wrong way. This one and my Pinterest board one. So ignore the fact that they cut into the spine a little bit. This is my music tracker. With YouTube, you guys know how difficult it is with music sometimes. So I created this music tracker so you guys would have a way to basically, you know, what it says, track your music, but you can remember what videos you use it on. Like I have a specific intro that I use on my vlogs. I have a specific sound that I use or music that I use for my DIY projects and for my planner videos and things like that, or for certain transitions. So I can jot down the music that I use because, here's my thinking. I'm planning on really rocking out 2016 and possibly hiring a VA or hiring a video editor or making Brett do it. So it would be great if he had, or my VA had, a cheat sheet where they could look at the music that I like to use, and then it makes it so much easier. So that's why I have that. The next insert in here is a Pinterest group board reference. What I do with this is I pin content to certain group boards on Pinterest, but sometimes it's hard to remember which ones are which. So I like to have a reference where I can go ahead and put down, okay, so my fashion. Okay, fashion boards. There's one that's called Refashion, one that's called Goodwill Addicts, and things like that. So then I can remember what boards I want to pin to with some of my content. And very important, you guys don't forget to pin other people's content because that's sharing is caring and we all get inspired by things we see on Pinterest. So don't forget to do that either. And again, this is a 2-pager. Tag references. So what I do is I go through and for each category, I have certain tags that I use in videos and in my blog. For example, fashion. So I would put, I'm just going to do this here with you guys. So fashion. One tag is plus size fashion. So what you do is then you would go through. So, and then another one would be like planners. I'm just doing this quick with you guys. So planners, you have planner, obviously. You have, depending on what type of planner I'm using, so I may have an ARC planner, Happy Planner, Planner Addict, hello, and so on. So then you just fill it out, so then when you're tagging your posts, you don't have to remember all the tags. Same thing with hashtag reference. So for example, we'll do planners. Hashtag Planner Addict. Say we have business. Hashtag Charmed GTD. Hashtag Fearless Launching. And things like that. So you just go through and you put down all of your tags, and so you can remember them, and it makes it so much easier when you have a reference and when you're trying to remember all of your hashtags and your tags. Part of being a content creator is we get a lot of requests. So I created this little template here, or this insert, for you to jot down your requests. So for example, I would say, Anne asked me to do a Happy Planner recipe unboxing. So I would do Happy Planner recipe unboxing from Anne via Twitter. content platform, YouTube or blog or however you want to do that, and then your notes. Because the coolest thing about being a content creator is saying, hey, my friend Anne asked me if I would do this unboxing of my Happy Planner recipe binder. Visit Anne over at Anne Samoiloff or hashtag Fearless Launching, Launch Boss type thing. So you can go through and you can jot down your requests. Again, keeping these organized makes it so much easier. And then also when you're doing your content planning for the month, you can refer back to this so you can see what type of content you can pull from here to fulfill these requests, because your community members are so important. Made a little divider, a little gold divider. Now, this is my monthly YouTube planner. What this does is it's just a calendar, right? But then at the end of the month, I have all of my analytics that I need to take a look at the end of the month. You can do this at the first of the month or the end of the month. Depends on what you want to do. Personally, I like to do this at the end of the month. I love this insert so much. This is probably this and the Master Content Planner are probably two of my favorite inserts that I created. I have one for YouTube, and then I have one that is for blogging. Again, these are 13-page inserts, so you get from December 2015 to December 2016. And for the blog, you have your number of blog posts, your views, and everything that you need to take a look at the end of the month so you can see what worked well that month and transfer that over to the next month. YouTube planner is the same thing. I have number of videos, total views, durations, minute watched, ads, best performing video, video number 2, subscribers, likes, dislikes, comments, and it just goes through. And then I also have search words. It's really important to keep track of your search words so you can look at and see what people are searching to find your videos. On the back of the page, now this is 2 separate PDFs. The December calendar is one, and then the monthly accounting sheet is another. If I was going to reprint this and do this over again, I would put my YouTube on one side and my blog on the other side. But I didn't do it that way. I did a monthly accounting sheet so I can keep track of income and expenses, so when I do my taxes, Uncle Sam will love me and it'll stay out of trouble. And then again, I did January through December the same way. I wish I would have put my blog planner on the back. The next insert that I have in here is a upload checklist. So what I did is when I'm uploading videos, I have probably 5 to 10 videos started at one time. So it's easiest if I go through and list out my videos, and once I've planned it, I can, check off plan. Once it's filmed, I can check off film. My pictures are taken, my thumbnail's done, it's edited, I did my voiceover, I used my affiliate links, I did my disclosures, my description box, annotations, uploads, it's scheduled, and I post it on social media. So I always know where I'm at in a video. When you are filming 3 to 4 videos at a time, this is so helpful. So this is my upload checklist. Another little divider. My video planner is one that I created when I have videos that are going to take a little bit more time. For example, this insert planner, I really wouldn't need to do a video planner on it because it's pretty straightforward. But if I was doing like a DIY project, it would prompt me, okay, I filmed it, I've done my photos, my edit, my tutorials, or not my tutorials, my upload, I've done my description box, my intro, my outro, my content points, supplies, where they're from, any discount, affiliate, or short links, my notations, my tags, related content. Related content is so important because if I film a video about my November business plan with me, someone may want to see my November personal plan with me. So I want to make sure that I link that down below. And then I created some to-do lists. The next planner in here is a blog post planner. Same type of general idea. It just basically breaks down your blog post for you to help you plan it. I have that in here. And then the insert that I'm probably the most proud of is my Periscope planner. Periscope is a fairly new platform and a lot of people are using it and a lot of people are enjoying using it. I love Periscope and I love being interactive with you guys. I love hanging out on Periscope, but there's sometimes when I really need to plan out what I'm going to say on Periscope, so I created this planner. You have your title, your dates, any research you need to do. Did you announce it? Is it edited? Is it uploaded? Now, edit and upload, or if you choose to put those onto YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter too. And then I'll have a blank box here for you. Your intro. And then I also had a section that's don't forget. Don't forget to say hello, tell them who you are, what do you do, your short links. And then I left some more space. Same thing with your outro and a don't forget section. Your content points, questions that you were asked, maybe even by who, your to-do list, notes, followers gained from that scope, and then number of hearts. It just helps to keep you on track for when you're doing Periscopes, because sometimes with Periscope we can get a little sidetracked when all of our friends come on and we're saying hello and having fun. So I created a Periscope planner. The next little section in here is a bunch of smaller little planners. Now this is a blog series planner, so if you're planning, you know, like a blog, not a blog hop, but like maybe you're planning like a DIY series, like a bathroom makeover or something, this will help you plan that out. I have a couple in here. Again, I left the backs blank because I like having room to write on the back. Content hot planner. So if you're planning on, you know, maybe doing like a bunch of collaborations with content, you are organized for it. A few of those. Okay, I put a lot of them in here apparently. The next section is Instagram. I love Instagram challenges, but I like to be organized for them because I like to do some of my pictures, like batch my pictures. So that way I don't feel like I have to do an Instagram picture every single day. I can either use the picture that I took or take another one. So I have your challenge name, your start date, who the host is, people who are participating that you want to check out, a place for you to put the actual graphic, any hashtags that are used, and then your ideas for your photos. I also have one for an Instagram challenge host. So if you're planning on doing your own Instagram challenge, I created this one for you so you can basically have it planned out, and it'll help keep you on track when you're planning, and it makes sure that you announce things and promote things and, you know, invitations and stuff like that. And then the back of it is pretty much the same planner as what it is for a participant, but I just change it to host. And that is what I have in my Epic Content Planner. So in the month of December, I wanted to show you guys kind of my content, not my content, I want to show you guys my Epic Content Planner, kind of how I plan on using it. I'm going to be really thinking about my December content, so I'm probably going to be filming another video on this, but I wanted to show you guys my inserts and how I use them, what I'm using, how, like, my thought process behind them basically, so you guys know, like, if this would be helpful to you. I do have some more inserts planned, so keep checking on the shop and things like that. As I'm doing things, I'm adding inserts. My thought behind it is if I'm creating something for me, I might as well put it on my shop so you guys can check it out too. Also, make sure that you check out my content and my blog because I will be doing some free stuff also, so you guys can check that out, because I want everyone who loves video media and loves blogging and is a content creator to really have some type of master content planner to help keep us all organized, because it can sometimes get a little overwhelming, especially during the holidays, especially at the beginning of the year when we're all trying to meet our goals and stuff like that. So hopefully my worksheets and my inserts will be very helpful with that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I know I didn't go in depth on my content planning for December because honestly I'm still kind of finalizing some things. So I will do a plan with me for December, but I want to show you guys my inserts and, you know, like a few things that I have in my shop, because it's something that is a really funny story how it got started, but it has been a lot of fun. And for those of you who have placed orders, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. It means a ton. You know, when I get orders from people that I know, it warms my heart because, you know, you guys are so supportive and such great people. So, with that being said, I have the best tribe in the world. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you have ideas for creating a master content planner and you want to share them with me, maybe we can collaborate on something and really kind of, you know, keep this community active and take away the scariness of being a business owner. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what the video I'm going to put up tomorrow is. Probably my recipe binder that I got, because I did get a Me and My Big Ideas recipe planner, and I want to do an unboxing. So maybe I'll film that. So that one will probably go up on Monday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week. If we don't talk this week, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.